on the Shelf. I am Sabina Simonson, the Community Liaison and Volunteer Coordinator for the Talbot County Free Library. And today you will learn all you need to know about the upcoming Frederick Douglass Day, which is being held Saturday, September 27th, right here in Easton. Now there is a lot to know because there's so much going on that day. So I thought, I'll be smart. I'll invite the people who organized this and help me explain everything that's going on. So please welcome Tim Young. You all know him as my co-host. You are wearing a different hat today. However,
Yes.
you are involved with the Frederick Douglass Honor
Yes.
Society.
I do a lot of the advertising and graphics and the website for Frederick Douglass Honor Society, and have been involved with the group since its inception.
Since its inception, which is actually since 2009, because here is founding member Harriet Lowry. Hello, Harriet.
Hi, how you doing?
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome thing you founded there.
I didn't do it by myself.
It takes a village,
Please don't
doesn't
think
it?
so. Yes, it does.
Well, like any good society, we have a president,
Yes.
and the president is Edward, but you all know him as
Boots.
Boots Robinson, who is the current president of the Frederick Douglass Honor Society.
Yes.
So thank you all for being here.
Thank you for the invitation.
So much to do that day,
Yes.
so much going on. It's a mixture of learning about our most famous native son, Frederick Douglass. So there's information, but there's also a lot of fun, right?
Yes.
Lots of fun.
Let's start with the fun, because it starts with what is more fun than a parade. Yes. Boots, tell me,
Yes.
what's going on with the parade? Where does it start? What time does it start?
Well, it kicks off at 10 o'clock sharp. Sharp. And the Grand Marshal is Charlene Brooks.
Oh, I love Charlene. She runs Brooklet's Place, the senior center.
Yes.
She is absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
She is such a gem in our community.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
you couldn't have picked a better Grand Marshal. Yes, absolutely.
And the community marshal would be the family of the late Brenda Wooten.
Oh, who was Brenda Wooten?
Brenda Wooten was the president of Frederick Douglass Honor Society.
Ah, okay.
Yes. And
Lovely to have her family there, to see her legacy live
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
Yes,
Indeed,
nice.
indeed. And then we have Easton High School.
Oh, the color guards.
Yes, the
Yeah,
color
our
guards.
artistic,
They-
they do an awesome job. I've
Yes.
seen them several times. Yes,
Yes.
very nice.
Very good. And we have BAM in
Polaris Village?
Bernal.
Oh,
Yes.
they are lovely. Boys and girls now, they're doing an awesome job, BAM, and
Oh,
the
yes.
Polaris Village
Yeah.
Academy. They do come to the library with the little ones for
Yes.
story times.
Yeah.
I love them so much. Yes, good choice. Fun, fun.
Yes, and then we have Randy Walsh,
Oh,
the
Bagpiper.
Yes.
we only have one in town.
That's it.
Everyone knows Randy. Everyone knows Randy.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Yes. Then we have Talbot County school superintendent.
Oh, Dr. Sharon Papakayi, also a good friend of mine. Yes, love her, love her.
She is awesome.
She is, isn't
awesome.
she?
Yes.
A lot of energy that woman
Yes,
has.
she does. Oh my goodness.
I'm sure it takes a lot to manage
Yeah.
all those schools, but she's up to
She's
that task.
amazing.
Oh,
Yes, she
isn't
is up
she?
to it. Yes.
Absolutely.
And then we have Chesapeake Multicultural Resource Center,
Wonderful, yes. I'm glad to hear, yes.
Boy Scouts.
The Boy
Boy
Scouts.
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 Oh, wonderful. I love that the Boy Scouts show up.
Yes.
Always prepared.
Oh, yes. Always prepared. And we have Dana Newton.
Oh, of course we have Dana
Yes.
Newman. She's the director. The esteemed director
Yes,
of
yes,
our
yes.
library.
Yes.
And my boss, so
Yeah.
very esteemed director.
Yeah, you have to be nice for
Everybody.
the boss. And then we have the mayor.
Of course, I love Megan Cook. He's
Yes,
an awesome
Megan
mayor,
Cook,
yes.
We're naming 3 awesome women.
I know, I love this woman power.
And then we have the Hispanic dancing group.
Oh, I love that. Good. Yes, yes, yes. I love dance so much.
Yeah. And then we have WHCP Radio.
Wonderful.
And then we have Waterfowl mascots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the goose and the fox, and they have a new one, a
They do.
dog.
Yeah.
A dog. I haven't seen the dog yet. I think its name is Winston. I'm looking forward to seeing
yeah,
the
that would
dog.
be awesome.
Oh, and mascots are great. When you
They
can take
are.
pictures with mascots, I'm
Yes.
all
Yes,
in on that.
Yes, it's so cute.
Oh, all
so
in on
cute.
that.
And Eastern Middle School band.
Oh, I love bands.
Yeah, and then we have White Marsh Elementary band.
2 bands. I'm all in.
First time for them.
Oh, it's their first time.
Yes.
Nice to
gonna be-
include newcomers,
Yes, it is.
Especially
right?
the,
Yes,
the
it
younger
is.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young
Yes.
kids. Then we have Eastern Utility.
The Eastern Utility shows up for just about any community
Anything
event,
that Talbot
right?
County
I love,
and Eastern does.
I
yes.
love that they are very community oriented
Yes,
and
right.
involved. Yes,
And then we have Eastern Fire Department and Oxford's Fire Department.
love it.
Yeah.
Can't have a parade without fire trucks.
You
Yeah,
can't.
that's
Oh,
You can't.
right.
You
That's
can't.
true, you can.
And it does so much for the children
I
too.
know, for adults too. I mean, there's a lot of adults who like those fire trucks and flashing lights. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. And then we also have the Frederick Douglass Honor Society board members.
Of
That's gonna be
course,
there.
yes, they do need to walk. I would certainly think so that they should. So this parade actually starts on Glenwood and Washington Street, and then it ends at the courthouse. Because then at the courthouse at 10:30 is where the welcoming program starts, I believe, right?
Yes,
Harriet,
yes.
can you tell us a little more about that? It's about an hour. There is seating there from what I understand, but you might want to be there early because first come, first sit. So,
Yes. I wanted to stick something else in here. We're going to have some antique cars in the parade as well.
oh,
And several of the motorcycle clubs in the Eastern Shore area are going to be in the parade as
Now,
well this
I
year.
am
So those
all
are 2 new.
in on that. Those are new. Now, I love to be riding in a parade. So if any one of you has an antique car or even a motorcycle where I can ride with, call me at the library.
Good idea.
Okay.
Well, along with that, once the welcome ceremony will start right after the parade, and when you were talking about seating, I want everybody to remember that the elderly should be
Yes.
seated first.
I
And
would so agree with that.
we always want to do that, and then anybody else after that.
Right. Be
we wanna do that.
respectful.
Yes, yes. But the opening ceremony will start with our Vice President, Devin Beck, and who will introduce everybody and carry the welcome ceremony on from that point on. But some of the people who are going to be on the program would be Javion Jones. Javion Jones is a young minister in the Talbot County area. His church is he attends Union Baptist Church, and he's a wonderful speaker.
And how old is he?
I think he's 16 or 17 years
Okay.
old, but he is not
yeah,
older
when
than
you
17.
say young, right? He is
Yeah,
really
yeah,
young.
yes.
So
And
young
he's
and
an
hip, I'm
amazing
sure.
young man,
Wow.
amazing
Excellent.
young man, and he's been involved in things dealing with the church and leadership in the church for young people for some time,
Wow.
for a long time. I mean, since he was a little boy, he's been on the choir and things like that.
He
which
found his
we've
calling
seen him-
early on,
yes,
didn't
yes.
he? Isn't that
And
amazing?
many of us have
Yeah,
seen him
that's
grow
really cool.
in his profession. We also will have presentation of the colors
Wonderful.
that
yeah.
are
I always
CP.
love that. That always brings me a little to tears.
Oh,
It's
TC,
very,
yeah.
it's very
And
powerful.
the Pledge of Allegiance will be recited by the band children and the Multicultural
Oh.
Resource Center children as well. So that's
Yes.
really, really good.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then music by
The one and only
Randy
Randy Welch.
Yes, we all know who that is. And he is wonderful as well. And then we have Darius Johnson. And Darius Johnson is a fellow at Washington College who, if I'm not mistaken, used to be at the Eastern Land Conservancy office. And he's really a wonderful young man who's going to be giving a Frederick Douglass speech. One of Frederick Douglass's many speeches that he has given, he's going to be doing one on
Oh,
the
nice,
27th.
nice.
Yeah. And then we're going to have other guest speakers. Those guest speakers, the other guest speakers will be from the Talbot County Eastern area. The mayor of the town, Dr. Pepikaye will be speaking. Who's some of the other ones?
The esteemed director of
yes,
the library.
Dana Newman will be speaking. I think she might be the first one. I'm not sure, but she'll be saying some words too. And she has every right to. She's one of the Frederick Douglass Honor Society board members. But more important this time is that they're going to be celebrating the 100th anniversary, and so she's the elegant speaker for that as well.
She's very involved in the community.
Awesome.
Yes, she has an awesome heart, and you are right. The library is celebrating its 100th birthday this year,
and we'll hear some more about that later. Also, let's see.
Michelle
the
Johnson.
mayor of Easton, Megan Coke, will be speaking, and this year it's important to know that with the celebration of coming up next year, the celebration of the United States 250th anniversary, Michelle Johnson, who's the commissioner for Maryland, will be speaking as well.
I love
and
that.
talking about what's going to be happening.
Oh, nice.
There's a
now
lot
until then.
going on
Yes.
already now for the 250th
Yes.
anniversary.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
the
lot.
library is very involved in it too. We're doing certain things. Lots of organizations are doing
Yes.
parts. Well,
Yeah, the Frederick Douglass
it's-
Honor Society is participating in a large way with
yes.
it as well. Yeah, so look out for that. And our mistress of ceremony for the actual welcome ceremony is Gabrielle Thompson. I think I pronounced her name right. And that's it. But we want to insist and encourage everyone to come down as early as possible so you can get a seat after the elders have
right.
seated.
This is in front of the courthouse,
Yes.
and it takes about an hour. But I think it's an hour really well
Well-
spent. You are in great company. You hear fabulous words from
Yes.
community members. You
Yes.
hear from Frederick Douglass himself in
Yes.
a way, right? So this is well worth it. There is so much more going on that
Yes.
day, and we'll take a quick break and come right back and tell you what other fun and wonderful events are happening that day.
The Avalon Foundation and MCTV programming is proudly supported by Chesapeake College. Chesapeake College, your time, your place.
Welcome back to On the Shelf, where today we're telling you all that's going on at the Frederick Douglass Day that's being celebrated on September 27th. It's a Saturday at 10 a.m. That's where it starts. Now, Harriet, let me ask you something. Why are we celebrating Frederick Douglass Day?
The Frederick Douglass Honor Society has always had the reasoning that when we learned that Frederick Douglass was a native son of Talbot County,
Right.
which many of us did not know, but once we found that out, and the pride that comes with that, but also education comes with that.
Yes.
And we wanted to make sure that young people especially knew who he was, and that he was not just a black hero, but an American hero. And we wanted
Well
to
said.
stress that, and so people could learn more about him,
Yes.
because he was so important to
Absolutely.
all of us in America, especially
Yes.
now.
Yes.
as I'm concerned.
Absolutely correct. And speaking of young children and young people, there is a lot of stuff for them to do also, right? This is not just for adults. This is a very, very family-friendly event.
Yes.
So what can we expect when we have our little ones with us, and what do they do?
Face painting for one.
Oh, right, I love face painting. I'm already in on the face painting.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I'm in.
Oh yes, because
Yeah.
I sometimes I get my face painted.
Oh, we're both going to get our faces painted, won't we?
And we distribute coloring books every year.
I like that.
I've done a
Yeah.
few of the pages for it, which is always fun to add my
Yeah.
drawings in there. And
Because
then there's
everyone knows you are a great illustrator, yes,
I try.
absolutely. He succeeds.
And then there's a portrait booth, there's a sticker wall, and the prize wheel where kids can win all sorts of little prizes.
I like that photo booth, though.
Yeah.
That is fun,
I-
yes.
It's with Frederick Douglass, so I
Yes.
can stand right
Right next
Yes.
to him, as if he's
also
sitting
in
there
on
with-
that. I love that. Between the mascots and taking pictures and then Frederick, I'm going to come home with a lot of photos. I love that.
Good
And of course,
idea.
as you know, Shauna Beulah from the St. Michael's Library will be doing story time.
That's right. There's 2 story times. She's going to do a little story time at 2 different times for the kids, which she's so excited about it. She told me about that yesterday, and I'm having so much fun with her. That is awesome. What else is going on there? There's an entertainment stage, right? I believe there's music. Isn't there always music?
Yeah, we have a couple of gospel choirs that
Oh,
will
wow.
be from local churches, United Methodist Church and Friends of Faith and the New St. John Male Chorus
Oh, wow.
will be here as well as the Bay Country Chorus. And of course, it's going to end with DJ Alan Butler.
Right, because I'm
And-
thinking, wait, I remember dancing in the past.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there is a
always
dance
ends
block
with a
party
dance party.
in the end, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because gotta dance it. Let's
Yeah.
go that.
And also, I think there's going to be some dancing with the line dancing and boots on the ground this year. And everybody's
right.
either knows it or is trying to learn it with the fan that
Oh,
like that.
oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, guess who's going to go home and practice now? All right. That'll be fun. Now, that'll be fun. But now I'm hungry. Because now I am dancing and I want to eat. And
Yes.
we can, right?
Yes, we have
Thank God.
plenty of vendors that have different food that's going to be there.
Okay, that works for me.
We're
That's
gonna-
for sale.
yeah, barbecue
Okay.
and barbecue ribs, barbecue chicken,
All right.
probably some hot dogs.
For the little ones, that
Little
makes
ones,
sense.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And I know I can shop there as well. Because I remember I
yes.
bought a beautiful
Yes.
ring there one
Yes.
time. There was
Yes.
this booth with jewelry, and
Yes.
I'm the first one in there.
Yes.
I picked the best stuff out. I like myself my jewelry there.
And there will be several churches who will be also selling food as well.
Oh,
so
I
we
love
help our
that.
churches by doing that.
Oh, so
And
it's like
yeah.
it goes for a good cause
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
everything,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Now, by the way, if you want to own one of those awesome Frederick Douglass shirts, the Frederick Douglass Honor Society will be also selling shirts in different colors, by the way. And you have hats and mugs and all kinds of stuff to sell also,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, we do have that, and we want people to know that every sale that we make on the merchandise goes towards scholarships for students going to college. Yes, every penny of it goes to that.
Congratulations.
Thank
wow.
you.
That
Yes.
makes
Yeah.
me happy.
Yes.
I want you all to go and shop and get yourself a hat, a shirt, and a mug.
But not
And
this
sit, not this one. No, Boots says not this one. This is for board members only. But if you're recruiting board members, if you want to be a board member and get one of those awesome shirts, I guess you'll just find this man on Saturday, September 27th, when that Frederick Douglass Day is going on, and you tell him that you want to be on the board. Now, this is all happening basically outside of the library, right?
Yes. Yes.
And since the library is involved, there's stuff going on inside the library also, right, sir?
Yes, yes. So as
Tell
always,
me.
the library has the Frederick Douglass room,
Yes, we have a
which
meeting room.
has portraits of Frederick Douglass and his wife,
And they're
as
painted
well.
by Laura Era,
Laura Era,
Yeah.
who
local.
owns the Troika Gallery, and she graciously
Yes.
painted them and donated
Oh,
them
they're
to us.
wonderful
You know,
paintings.
Frederick, and there's a bust, there also a Frederick Douglass bust, which is the same bust that is on the statue.
Yes,
That is
it was.
the
It
Frederick
was.
Douglass statue
It
that's
was kind of his
outside.
audition for getting the.
Yes, outside the
the
courthouse,
statue.
yes, absolutely.
And we usually have a great artifact from the National Park Service.
Yes.
We've had things in the past like his cane and his hat.
Yeah.
And
His Bible, I remember,
Yeah.
yeah.
We don't know what we're having yet,
Yes.
but it's
I think we do.
You think we do?
Oh, wait, you
Wait.
heard it here first.
I hadn't heard yet.
Okay.
What do you think? Spill the beans.
That
Spill
make me
the
feel like I.
Oh, spill the
Let
tea.
me tell you what I heard.
All
Anyway.
right.
All right.
And that there are a number of presidents that were still living when Frederick Douglass was living, and he has letters, and his
correspondence.
museum and where his archives are have several letters from many presidents to him that will be on display.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
that'll be
that
great.
is
Wow.
awesome.
Nice.
But maybe there will be something else too. So you just have to
Right.
come by and see
Right.
for yourself,
Right.
right?
Yes.
Oh, I like we've got the inside scoop.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I always
All right,
love
and
this.
then, of course, we have our keynote lecture by Nicholas Papala, who is the professor of humanism and ethics at Claremont McKenna College in California.
Oh, wow.
And he's
Long way
written
to come.
and he's written a number of books. And one of his most recent, he didn't write this, he's edited the essential Frederick Douglass selected writings and speeches, and he will be signing copies of this book, which will be available
nice.
for purchase
Oh,
at the library. And yeah, his speech will be called Frederick Douglass, American Revolutionary.
And one of the things that I think we all of us are proud of is that every year we've had a Douglass Scholar from Yale, Harvard,
Edinburgh.
Princeton. What was that?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, yes, Edinburgh, Scotland. We've been very proud to have excellent scholars from those places who know everything there is to
Right.
know about Frederick Douglass and his whole family. And so we keep that tradition going as well.
I love that. You always learn a little something new, it seems like, right? It's like, huh, I didn't know that. Or, I
Well, the
didn't
nice
know
thing,
that.
too, is that the scholars who come here to do their research and meet
Yes.
with members of the Frederick Douglass
Yeah.
Honor Society, it's a great resource for them to have to show them the area and all the local knowledge that
Yeah.
they get.
Speaking of showing the area, is there going to be a tour of the hill again?
Yes, there will be. And that tour should probably start around towards the end of the celebration and festival
Okay.
that we have. And then they will meet somewhere around the library
Wonderful.
and then be taken on a tour of the hill.
Yeah, that's always
That's
fascinating
always interesting.
too.
So
right.
many people
Yeah.
hear about it now that they want
Oh,
to see a part of that as well.
Absolutely. Now, inside the library, there will be also panels, right, with
Yes.
photos of the Douglas and his family and Anna Murray
Yes.
and
And Patrick Rogan, most of us know him, and he was lived in Talbot County for so many years, who has a lot of the things that are hanging in the library now that he has, I don't know if he paints, I think he paints as well, but he has put together, he's an artist.
we also
Right,
have
of
a
some
beautiful
sort.
mosaic of the
Oh, yeah.
head of
Oh,
Frederick
yeah.
Douglass. That beautiful mosaic. I'm sure we're putting
Yeah.
this out too.
Yeah.
Now, these are the posters you will see all over town. Take one. There's a ton of them in the library. This gives you all the information you need to know because there's so much going on. So we're
You
looking
can also
forward.
go to the website, which
Oh,
is
absolutely.
frederickdouglasshonorsociety.com.
Or you go to tcfl.org
Yeah,
to find out. So there's
Yeah.
so much to find out. And I want you to know when you are now in that library, you just come a little further inside because we have the quilts still hanging up.
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
Oh, they're beautiful.
We have colored our world because that's the summer reading or was the summer reading theme
yes.
this year, and the Bayside Quilters have donated just on loan these stunning quilts that are hanging from the rafters and all along the
Yeah.
walls. There is literally a brochure there that we have because there's 76 quilts there. I know, they are so beautiful. There's also in the children's area quilts, and that's the permanent collection that we already have, so check those out too. They will be hanging then only till October 3rd, so you have a little bit of time now to still see those quilts, but if you haven't, come in, I promise you, they are stunning. And speaking of stunning, the library is turning 100 years today.
Happy
Not
birthday.
today, this year. Today would be nice, but no, not today. But soon we have a gala. We have a centennial gala, and it's on October 16th at the Easton Library. Now, we are channeling the 1925s about. So it is a night of roaring revelry and jazz age charm. Cocktail attire required. Guess who's going to be a flapper? Right. Well, that's right. There's also a second flapper because I talked to our communications manager. I'm a pull into being one as well.
Nice.
So we'll be wandering around. There is going to be lions from there for a speakeasy feel in the Frederick Douglass room.
Nice.
We have local authors wandering around as guests. We have Carol Boston Weatherford, whose
Yes.
book Kin is the
Maryland
One Maryland One
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
She will be there as well. She will
Great.
talk very briefly, but she will talk. Tickets are on sale at tcfl.org right now. They are only $100. It is going to be a fun night. There will be food, there will be drink, there will be
Music.
revelry. Yes.
Hooray.
And you are all invited. So we hope to see you at the library. And before that, we will see you at the Frederick Douglass Day on Saturday, September 27th.
At 10 o'clock sharp.
Sharp. Bye-bye. Look who loves our library and just got his library card. The new Eastern Town Manager, Andy Kitzrow.